What's up, guys? Tommie Bennett here, and today we're gonna do some really fun things. I'm gonna show you my little streaming setup that I have here, because Johnathan and I are actually going live tonight, so I want to show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes of that. But we're also gonna go learn 5 new snowboard tricks. So I'm actually gonna teach my girlfriend 5 tricks, and I'm gonna give you guys some like tips and tricks kind of behind the scenes of how I coach. So we're gonna go do that right now with Natalie. So we're gonna run downstairs, get everything set up, go do that, and then we'll come back up here and check out the live stream. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you guys are digging the content, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if there's anything else you guys wanna see in these kind of vlog style videos, definitely leave a comment down below. And how sick does this look? And yes, we do 50-50 gaming, which is kind of cool because I like it because it's multi-dimensional. If you're a snowboarder, you get a 50-50 as a rail trick, but if you don't get it, you just think that me and Johnathan are just splitting 50-50 of the work, you know, it's a duo, so kind of sick. So enough of that. Let's go learn some snowboard tricks. So today we're gonna be jibbing on a snowboard addiction board and a balance bar, and we're outside because holy cow, it is sunny, it is beautiful. But this is gonna be way more fun if I can teach somebody how to snowboard. So if you didn't see last week's video, Natalie, which is my girlfriend, was able to learn a front board in a very progressive thought process, not the huck it and chuck it. So we got Natalie out here. What's up, Nat? So Natalie also has a YouTube channel. She does a bunch of fitness, workout stuff. So go check out her channel. It's gonna be in the description down below. Now, you can use your own snowboard for this. You don't have to have a snowboard addiction board. It does make it more awesome, but you don't need it. You can use your own snowboard. I know you guys got a snowboard, you got snowboard boots. We can do that. You can also use a couch cushion if you need as a balance bar. There's 5 tricks we're gonna learn today. The first one's gonna be a 50-50 to frontside 180 out. Next trick is gonna be a board side, and then a front lip. Then we're gonna learn a frontside board side, and then we're gonna take that to a back lip. So let's get our first trick warmed up, which is gonna be a 50-50 to 180. So first we're gonna do the 180, make sure that thing's dialed, and then we can piece the 50-50 to 180 together.
Okay, so just jump and spin.
All right, so you're gonna take this lead shoulder, and you're gonna wind up about 35 degrees, keeping your eyes pointed at the camera, looking where you're going, and then you're gonna sink down, and then as you stand back up, you're gonna explode with your knees and turn your shoulders. No pressure, you got this. Okay, so one thing I want you to do, as you land, look at me. So on a frontside 180, what's really cool about it is if this is downhill, we're pointed in this direction, as I spin that 180, I'm gonna keep my eyes looking at the landing, which is pretty nice. So you're gonna keep your eyes towards the camera, and whenever you're ready. And if you guys are interested in any of the products, they are going to be linked in the description below. This winter, they actually offered me a sponsorship, so I'm on their professional snowboard team for snowboard addiction. So super hyped. Definitely go give those guys a follow and give them some love. Dude, this stuff's awesome. So now we're going to go to a, oh, good catch. Did you guys see that? We're going to put that in slow-mo. No. So we've already practiced the 180. We're feeling pretty good. Now let's simply do some 50-50s just to know that we're locked in, and then we can do those frontside 180. So do a 50-50. Since you're gonna jump on, land on it, you're gonna hold it for 3 seconds. Whenever you're ready. Good. Nice. And now hop off that way. So your goal is to go 50-50, frontside 180, and land right there. Okay. No pressure. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was that?
3.
Oh, so not very hard. What's nice about that is if you isolate the frontside 180 and you're a boss at those, and then you isolate the 50-50 and you're a boss at those, you combine them together, they're gonna feel really good. So pretty stoked on that. We're gonna do a couple more for fun. Just gonna give you a couple more examples, and then we're gonna move on. All right, guys. Okay, so the next trick we're gonna do is a backside board side. So essentially, backside board side simply means as you enter the rail, your back side is facing the rail. So that's why it's called the backside board side, just so you guys know. So essentially what I want Natalie to do now is she's gonna hop back on the rail in a 50-50. So go ahead and hop into a 50-50. I'm gonna save her life. Now what I want her to do is shift about 64% of her weight on her lead foot. So go ahead and bend this foot. Now her back foot's actually gonna pivot out so that all of her weight is on this front foot and her back foot is hanging off the rail. So let's go ahead and do that. Now shift this board. So I want this board to go off. There we go. Now notice that I helped her get it around. Now we can have her balance in this position here. Now notice that most of her weight is on this front foot and that the rail is just to the inside of the binding.
Oh, my legs are getting tired.
Ooh. All right, so when you're ready, we're gonna just simply hop back into that position.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Now you can look. Okay, do it one more time. Try to get that board to 90 degrees. There we go. Keep that shoulder pointed. Dude, looking sick. Hop back out.
That's a leg burner.
Okay, so essentially a front lip is getting back into that same body position, which simply means that Natalie's lead foot is going to be on the rail. Her back foot is going to hop up and go over the rail and dangle over here while all of her weight is still in her lead foot. So we're mimicking that exact same position that we just focused on. Nice. Balance and bring it back. Yep, bring it back. Boom, there we go. That's a front lip. So you guys can practice this. And I do suggest getting about 30 of each of these tricks before moving on to the next one. But on that note, we're gonna move on to the next one. So now we're gonna move on to the frontside board slide. Now what Natalie struggles with most with the frontside board slide is jumping into the frontside board slide. So the progression we had last week was I had her 50-50 a tube and then swivel into a front board. So this is a perfect way to work on jumping and landing in the front board, which is gonna translate back into snow. So that's our big focus for today. So Natalie, hop into a 50-50. Cool. You're gonna apply 60% of weight on your lead foot. And then I'm gonna take your backhand. You're gonna give me some resistance. And then we're gonna shift this board out. Keep shifting, keep shifting, keep shifting a little bit more. There you go. Now stay there, balance, balance. Now notice that I saved your life. So with this, you have the majority of your weight on your lead foot. The back foot's hanging off this shoulder and your eyes are looking where you're going, which would be over there. Now I would suggest practicing that body position, holding it for about 10 seconds up to a minute and just feel what that body position feels like. And now we're gonna actually hop into that body position.
It's hard.
Okay, one thing that Natalie's doing right now, which she doesn't know she's doing, as you're winding into it, you're bracing your core so tight that your whole entire body rotates together like this versus letting your lower body separate, your stomach be soft, and having your shoulder point here.
Gotcha. Okay.
You're just like, yeah. Yes. You notice how you got that first try?
Yeah, it's very different.
Keep that shoulder pointed at me. It got all together. There we go. Feel that? Not bad, not bad. Just there we go.
See, I'm not even looking at the rail.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Now, she says she's not looking at the rail. When you guys get used to the trick and you have like such ownership over it, that as you're riding into it, you're watching the rail and then you hop on. But my eyes are locked at the end of the rail the whole time. I don't need to look back here because when I look back here, I tend to like fall over. So it's okay that you don't stare at the rail. There's certain tricks that it helps. There's certain tricks that it doesn't help.
It's almost like if I could imagine, because it's like dirt biking where you just like pick your line. So if I can just imagine that the rail just continues on, that's probably better than looking down, you know?
Now, we're gonna step it up a little bit. Now this is gonna be challenging. Natalie has never done this, maybe has never even thought about what the heck this is, but we're gonna do a backside lip side. So this time, Natalie's going to go back into that front board position, but she's gonna be on her heel. This also means that she has to jump up and her back foot has to go up and over the rail and then just go to a frontside board slide. We don't wanna just huck and chuck because that's not my style. So we're gonna do a couple little steps in between then. We're gonna do a 50-50, and then you remember how I had you shift your weight forward and then I kicked your back foot out? Well, we're gonna do that, but you're gonna do it more by yourself this time. This is a great way to progress a back lip without just hucking and chucking. So let's watch. You're gonna do backside 50-50. Now go into your front board. Yes. Now I want you to pause on a 50-50 for 2 seconds and then go to back lip. 1,000, 2, 1,000. Now go to frontside board side. And front board. Yes, now hop out. Beautiful. Now this time, instead of holding it for 2 seconds, we're gonna hold it for 1 second. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you guys. That front board looks sick.
It almost feels easier.
But we got to keep it going. We're not quite there yet. What we're doing is getting her 50-50, processing the information, board slide, or frontside board slide, process the information. Now my goal as a coach is to bridge that gap so that there's less time in between those two tricks. Eventually it becomes a backside lip. Let's go. Okay, 1 second. So I want you to literally like land and go. So it's like pause, but barely. 1,000. Oh. Yes. Let's do it again.
Nope.
Beautiful. Now, I feel like Natalie had some really good ones where she was able to hop on and slide that back foot around. Now, this time, we're just gonna take away the 50-50, which simply means that she's jumping back and then into a frontside board side.
Okay.
Which means that it is a back lip, right? But we're thinking about it as a frontside board side. Just hop it in from this side. Like if we process it that simply, we already know the trick. We already know how to do that. We've already done it. But if we think about it in a way that makes it easy and consumable, then a back lip shouldn't be daunting. Yes. Do that again. Do it again. Kick that heel out just a little bit once you're on it. Think down. Yes. Cool. Save it. So she's on the right path. The one thing that I'm trying to get her to do is that she is hopping. She is getting to about 80 degrees instead of full 90 degrees. And obviously I want her to get full 90 degrees. So that's the little nitpick thing that we're working on right now. And that's why I'm having her do it over and over. But every time she does it, she's also getting more confident and comfortable with that position. It's becoming more natural and intuitive. This is a gnarly trick, but it's sick to learn it here. Dude, I think that was the one. Obviously, we're trying to do this video really quick, trying to get all this stuff done. But if you could take the time to learn the little individual parts and do it 30, 50 times before moving on, definitely recommend. So if you guys are interested in progressing your snowboarding to the next level and working with me, I do have a couple options for you. First, I do have an online snowboard course where I go through a whole bunch of this nerdy stuff. Now, this stuff is exclusive to the course, which I've never put out on the free content with Instagram or YouTube. So it's like a whole different level. The next thing is I am offering a snowboard camp this summer in July. Obviously, as long as everything goes good, I'm offering camps in the summer in July. So check out the link down below. Now, the third option is if you're wanting to take your snowboarding to the ultimate level and you're between the ages of 13 and 18, come ride with me this winter in Colorado. I do offer that. So just to recap, I do have an online snowboard course. I do have a summer camp, which you can ride with me, and you can come ride with me this winter if you're trying to become an athlete. Oh, hey, where'd you come from? What's up, everybody? This is Jonathan. I'm not sure if you guys are following his channel, but he's pretty much the boy, the homie, the dude, the best friend, the man. So we have a gaming channel together. So I want to give you guys a little bit of a quick behind the scenes kind of thing that's going on. So real quick, we have my computer, which is going to be back here, set up to this monitor as well as that monitor up there. And then so what we do is we have this program called OBS, which we're able to see his screen, and then we can change screens and control everything over here. We have all the audio and all that stuff, all the overlays, which makes it pretty cool. And then we'll set up like the chat and everything over here. And then so like we're able to like kind of organize like the layout and the look of the everything. And then we have this thing called the Snowball microphone, which right here. What's cool about that is we have one microphone that we both can talk into. So it's the same quality, it's the same audio input, so it's not delayed, it's not weird. And we have this really fancy machine over here. It's called a Stream Deck, and what that does is I can press different buttons to change the screen that you guys see on the live stream. And then I have a mirrorless camera right here that's gonna be able to look at us. And then I have these $2 lights that go inside here to color it up to make it look super fancy. So pretty stoked on that. Definitely check out the YouTube channel down below. We also stream on Twitch 2 days a week. So 6 to 9, Wednesday and Saturdays is kind of the game plan. All right, guys, what up? So we're actually gonna go live. It's gonna be pretty sick. So we're gonna do it. Watch this, guys. This is how we go live. Boom. Now, this is how we go live. So we go over here. Check this out. We're gonna see if we're streaming or not. Pretty sick. Offline. There we go. Boom. All right, so this is the next day. We just went ham on Call of Duty. So guys, make sure you check out that channel. But what happened last night?
I didn't sleep at all because we gamed all night. Now, but we did get our first Warzone win, which was insane. And then we got super support from the people watching, donations, praise. It was crazy. We were freaking out. We were yelling. We drank a bunch of Red Bulls. I'm still hyped.
It was a good time. It was crazy. So what we're doing now is we're going through editing the video so we can upload it to the channel. And Jonathan's making thumbnails. His computer's a little slow right now. It's thinking, but got this. We're doing things, pretty excited. So make sure you guys check that out. And on that note, we're gonna end this bad boy. Thank you so much, Nat, for hanging out, helping us with those tricks. Jonathan coming over with the gaming channel. And remember, if you guys want to work with me, I do have an online snowboard course. I have a snowboard camp where you can come ride with me at Mount Hood. Also, you can become one of my athletes. So all that information is going to be linked down below. And check out the hoodies. All right, guys. On that note, we're out of here.
What you got? Oh, look at these. Those are sick. If you haven't bought one of these yet, you're missing out. Someone did though. I gotta put it in the envelope. 6 feet apart, boys.